What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. Three-time MVP and future Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers will miss this Sunday's game versus Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, when the regular season came out, this was one of the marquee games that people circled on their calendar, as you had arguably the two greatest quarterbacks going head up with each other. That's not going to be the case this Sunday, and it's due to the fact that Aaron Rodgers has tested positive for COVID-19. Aaron Rodgers is unvaccinated. That means that he definitely won't be playing this Sunday. Now, if he was vaccinated, it would still be a chance that he could possibly play this Sunday. But due to the fact that he is unvaccinated, and the protocols that the NFL has put out for unvaccinated players and time that they will miss if they contract that virus, he's definitely going to be out this Sunday. It's a bummer, man. I was looking forward to this game, man. This is one of the marquee games of the season. When the NFL came out, when the NFL released their regular season schedule, this was one of the marquee games. Fox was definitely wasn't going to let this game be pulled from his grasp. You know, like Sunday Night Football, they kind of got a, I don't know if we this far into the season yet for this to transpire, but, you know, get toward like maybe week 9, week 10. You know, you got NBC Sunday Night Football. They can kind of pull a game from the Sunday schedule and put it on the Sunday night schedule. But the Fox has first right of refusal, for the lack of a better word, for games that nobody can touch. And I guarantee you that Kansas City Green Bay was one of the games that they grabbed right off the bat. The games that cannot be touched by NBC. That's neither here nor there because we like in week 9, so I don't think they are flexing games out yet, but I'm just letting you know the magnitude of this game. This is a marquee game, and if it was pushed back later on in the week, they definitely wouldn't have let NBC come snag it later on when they start flexing games out and switching games up if teams that they had on the schedule originally are not performing up to par. With that being said, Aaron Rodgers is out of the game Sunday versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, a lot of people going to ask the question like, come on, man, why you not vaccinated? You letting your team down. This is a marquee game. You battling with Arizona Cardinals, the Los Angeles Rams, the Dallas Cowboys, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for home field advantage. This year's playoff format, which got implemented last year, is a 17 format per conference. Only one team get home field advantage. It ain't like in years past when you had two teams with home field advantage and two teams with a bye week. There's only one team that get a bye week. If you lose this game, who to say this game, you lose, and you probably would have won. Otherwise, you had Aaron Rodgers causes you home field advantage, and you got to play wild card weekend. That's one extra game. That's more tread off the tires. You get into a wild card game, you get upset or you get by that game, you suffer some injuries because it's a physical game. Because, you know, it gets turned up in the playoffs from the regular season to the playoffs. It's way more, I ain't going to say it's way more physical. It's a physical game anyway, but you got preseason speed. You got regular season speed. And you got playoff speed. It's just a different speed because everybody knows it's do or die, win or go home. You get caught up in that type of scenario, it could change your whole season. With that being said, Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what his belief system is, why he's not vaccinated. Maybe he feels like a lot of people that's unvaccinated feel that, look, this thing, I believe this thing got rushed through. I don't trust it. I need to see it, see how people react to it 3 or 4 years down the road, what the side effects is. I got to see how that transpires. I don't want to put nothing in my system that I believe got rushed through the system. I understand all that. But other players have been vaccinated. They have taken the COVID-19 vaccine shots because they feel that they want to be there for their teammates. They don't want to be that guy that was not there and, you know, and they ain't there for their teammates in a crucial game, in a crucial season. It could go from being a team with a bye week instead of a team that's got to play opening wild card weekend. These games are very, very close. It's not like back in the early 90s when you had 2 Super Bowl teams in San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys, and then you had everybody else. when you had Steve Young and Jerry Rice battling with Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith. Those teams, they were so far above everybody else that, you know, a game here, a game there wouldn't hurt them, because they knew at the end of the day that them two teams was going to meet, and the winner of that was going to be the de facto Super Bowl champions. It's not like that now. You got a bunch of strong teams in the NFC. The AFC is wide open, so you cannot take nothing for granted. So hopefully the team will step up in Aaron Rodgers' place. I don't know who the backup quarterback is. Oh, I guess it's Love. He's going to see if he gets some love this Sunday. He's going to show love this Sunday. As Love, I would guess, will get this opportunity because they spent the first round pick on him. He's the heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers. So hopefully he can come in there and show and prove and match up with Kansas City Chiefs. This is a Kansas City Chiefs that's not the Kansas City Chiefs of the last 3 years. This team seems to be struggling, especially on defense, and the offense is not as potent as it's been in years past. So we will see what happens, and we will see what transpires. But this is breaking news. Aaron Rodgers is out this Sunday in a matchup against Kansas City Chiefs, in a matchup that a lot of people thought would be a Super Bowl preview, a possible Super Bowl preview, as these two teams could have easily matched up last year, that the Green Bay Packers got knocked off by Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they were unable to get to the Super Bowl to match up with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me know your thoughts about Aaron Rodgers not being vaccinated. You think he's letting his team down, or you think he's exercising his right as a U.S. citizen to make decisions, individual decisions based on his best interests? And he has the freedom to do that. But when you're in a team situation and other players have made that sacrifice and you ain't made that sacrifice, and you are the leader of the team, you are the face of the franchise, and for you not to do everything you can to be there for your teammates, well, some players in their locker room feel some type of way toward Aaron Rodgers. That remains to be seen. I doubt it. With his skill set and his charisma, and he has stated in many games this season that he loves his teammates. He had a tumultuous offseason with the team as he demanded to get traded, but they restructured his contract and he was able to pretty much get an out at the end of this season. Will he be willing to come back to Green Bay? Will this play a part in his decision to come back to Green Bay? Will his teammates feel some type of way toward him, and will that impact his decision to turn to come back to Green Bay? I ultimately think it's a on-the-field type of performance, on-the-field type of results, which will determine if Aaron Rodgers comes back. If they get back to the Super Bowl and possibly win a Super Bowl, I think they'll probably try to run it back with Aaron Rodgers. Anything less than that, Aaron Rodgers could move on to another team. And this here could be a blip on the radar, or this here could be a small part in putting Aaron Rodgers into that direction of possibly moving on next year. Let me know your thoughts about Aaron Rodgers not playing this Sunday. It's a downer. It's a bummer. It was a game that I was much looking forward to. I'll probably still watch it, but it's not the same when Aaron Rodgers not in there. I was looking forward to these two great quarterbacks matching up with each other. Let me know your thoughts and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend, and I holla.